Papua New Guinea will join the global community tomorrow to celebrate the World AIDS Day. This year's celebration is themed Get Tested and Know Your Status. The National AIDS Council Secretariat has a range of activities planned for the day. Among them is free HIV tests and counselling. For Port Moresby, this will be carried out at the PNG Power Dome at the Sir John Guy Stadium. Apart from its normal awareness campaigns, the Secretariat will also be holding an expo which will include public and private organisations. These organisations will showcase what they do in their small way to assist the fight against HIV and AIDS in the country. NCS Marketing and Alliances Manager Margaret Munjin appealed to the public to come along, know their status by getting tested in order to live longer. Jahabakia reports.
December 1st, which falls tomorrow, marks World AIDS Day, where people all around the world commemorate it with the aim of making the public aware of this epidemic and how to avoid it. In Port Moresby, organizations are playing their part by having their buildings marked with red ribbons. Headed by the National AIDS Council Secretariat, PNG will also be marking this day in the nation's capital, with activities to educate people within the city. Ms. Munjin of the Secretariat gave an overview of the events that will be taking place at the Sir John Guy Stadium, adding that this year they are trying to make it different from previous years.
For this year, we decided to do something different, not from the traditional way of commemorating World AIDS Day, which is it begins with a little march and people setting up stalls. This one we want to do an expo. It's like an exposition where we invite private sector, the government sector, our public, our NGOs, CSOs, and everyone to join in, and also show them, give them information on HIV and AIDS.
The United States ambassador has volunteered to be the first person to be tested tomorrow, which is expected to be one of the highlights and a moral booster for ordinary citizens to also have their status checked. Ms. Munjin said mobile clinics will be on site providing free HIV testing and counseling to those wishing to be tested, and she appealed to the public to make an attempt to know their status, just to be on the safe side.
I wish to invite everyone down to Sir John Guy Stadium tomorrow, and if you don't want to take a blood test, that's fine, but please come and have a look and see what is there to offer, what our NGOs have been doing during the year, what our faith-based organizations have been doing.
With the current funding shortages in the country, the Secretariat was not able to fund similar activities in other centers this year. Jahabakia, NBC National News, Port Moresby.